Ladies, we are here tonight on the show. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? We are here tonight on the show. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are going to make sure the sound works. We are going to recap. Actually, no, we are going to review. I know I'm late, but tonight what I'm going to do is I am going to review all the series in game two, in round two, and I am going to predict what's going to happen. So the first one, we got Boston versus Milwaukee. Boston won the first game tonight. They got a 1-0 lead. But you have to take it to the Milwaukee. This was their first game in a week. They had not played any basketball games in a week. So I'm going to get them some slack. I actually think Giannis Antetokounmpo needs this series to really, if he really wants to be a top 3, top 5 player in this league, I think the way to you solidify himself as a top basketball player in this league is for him to. This is the series you have to win right here. Tammy! This is the series Giannis Antetokounmpo has got to win to really solidify himself as a top 3, top 5 NBA player. I believe Milwaukee pulls it out in 7. I think tonight, first game in a week after sweeping Detroit, I think they were a little bit. They gotta get in a rhythm. They didn't have a rhythm. I think they will be a better team moving forward. I believe in a very tough series. I believe Milwaukee wins it in 7. Then let's go to the next one. We got Toronto versus Philadelphia. Last night, Toronto ran Philadelphia out of the floor. This is the thing. Toronto's just a much better team. You got Kawhi Leonard, who last night had 45 points. You got Kyle Lowry, who can play in this league. We all know he's not a superstar, but he's a star. You got Marc Gasol, who did a very good job defensively on Joel Embiid. I think he only had like 17 points last night, the Joel Embiid. And then you got Siakam, who, Siakam is no longer just a player. He is starting to become a star in this league as Siakam. Last night, I believe he had almost 29 points. He's now starting to become a superstar. And then you got Danny Green, who's got all that experience with San Antonio. You know, a bunch of playoff games, 2 NBA final appearances, won a championship. This team is, and then you got guys like Serge Ibaka, Van Fleet, Jeremy Lin coming off the bench. You know, this team is stacked. Philadelphia, inconsistency. Jimmy Butler, look. Ben Simmons is inconsistent. Tobias Harris is inconsistent. Joel Embiid is not 100%. Last night, Jimmy Butler sucked more ass than Tiger Woods when he had his affairs. I believe he only had 10 points. Jimmy Butler did not play well enough last night when he had to match up versus Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard smashed him 45 to 10 points. Tammy! I think Toronto's the much better team, and I think Toronto wins this in 5 or 6. I don't think it even goes 7. I got Toronto winning this series, and I think it might. I don't even think it's going to take 7 games for Toronto to win this series. They're just a better team all around. They're just better. Simple as that. All right, so I got Toronto winning this one. Let's go next. We got Warriors versus Houston. Warriors won the first game tonight, 104-100. A lot of people did not show up tonight. You know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson didn't have the best of games. Then for Houston, Capella, PJ Tucker didn't have too good of a games. This was a matchup between there was a lot of stuff going on, but the guys that really did the work tonight was Kevin Durant and James Harden. They were really the two guys. Eric Gordon, he also had a good game for Houston. Tonight I thought, it's interesting because obviously James Harden, what is he really known for in the season? Getting fouls and getting a lot of his points at the free throw line. And tonight, those refs were not blowing their whistles at all. They were not giving James Harden any fouls. And if that is the case, and this series is going to be officiated like that, the Warriors are going to win this, and it might not even take 7. Because James Harden, that is a part of his game, to draw fouls and go to the free throw line. And if he's not going to get those calls at all like he did tonight, you can forget about it. The Warriors will win this. Tammy! I feel no matter what, the Warriors are going to win this series. But if James Harden is not getting those foul calls and he is not getting to send to the free throw line, it is going to mess up with him mentally, physically. I think this shit could be over in 5 or 6 as well. I think it could possibly go 7. But if it goes like tonight, where they're not really giving you a lot of fouls, I don't think James Harden's going to be that affected. Chris Paul looks like he's lost a step. He's not as athletic and fast as he used to be. Capella, I'm not too sure. PJ Tucker looked like trash tonight. Houston has got to do a better job of spreading the floor around, and then playing James, getting a little bit, trying to figure out how to get Clint Capella a little bit more involved. Now, I thought at times when they tried to get Capella involved tonight, I thought Capella was not doing a good job of reacting, and it's a few times he simply couldn't, was dropping passes or was struggling handling passes, because usually, you get him on the post, you feed him, turns around, lays it in. Tonight he was like bubbling passes, struggling, laying it in. Capella's got to get his head out of his ass here. He really does. That's where your advantage is. Your second unit, their second unit is much better than the Warriors. And 2, Capella needs to eat. Who the hell? Draymond Green, Looney, Jordan Bell, Andrew Bogut. Come on, Capella. This is where Capella has got to take advantage of the mismatch at the front line. He's got to play better. PJ Tucker's got to play better. He was trash tonight. Houston has got to play better, but at the same time, if the referees do not blow the whistle the way they were not blowing the whistle tonight, this could be over before 7. I got Warriors winning. Let's go Warriors. I got Warriors winning. All right, last one. Portland, Denver. This series will start tomorrow. I'm going to say Trailblazers. They're just playing too good, man. The way they beat Thunder in 5 games. I'm going to say the Trailblazers win this series. It could go 7. Now, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic played really good in that San Antonio series. But we all know who's a better player, Jamal Murray or Damian Lillard. Of course, Damian Lillard's a better player. And then, obviously Jokic should have a good series, Jokic should have a good series. Now you still got to deal with Ernest Cantor. I'm interested to see how that goes. But I got the Trailblazers possibly in 7 pulling it out. All of these series could end up going 7. Well, 3 of the 4. I don't think Philadelphia, Toronto's going that long. I don't think Philadelphia's got the firepower to match up with Toronto. But I think everything else could possibly end up going 7. But I got Trailblazers winning that series in 7 games. I got the Trailblazers winning in 7. I also like the way CJ McCollum has played so far in these playoffs. I think Trailblazers got a better second unit than Denver. Their mismatch, it could possibly, like I said, Nicholas Jokic, can Enes Kanter stop, at least slow down Nicholas Jokic. Nicholas Jokic is so dynamic. He can rebound, he can score, he can pass. He reminds me of Kevin Love when he was in Minnesota, but he's a better version of Kevin Love when he was in Minnesota. Because Kevin Love was score and get rebounds. Jokic, he's rebounds, gets scores, but he can also create and facilitate. This guy is a monster. He's a better version of Kevin Love when he was in Minnesota. It's Nicholas Jokic. This guy is legit. He really is. But I don't know. I think, CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard will pull it out. And I got Trailblazers winning in 7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say for tonight. Let me see. Let me say hello here. This shit ended up working. All right, this shit ended up working. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and exit. I see everybody in there. Tomorrow, yes, I will be doing most likely Philadelphia and Toronto. So join me later on tonight. Tomorrow. But anyway, until next time, farewell to you, the fans. I'm out like a light. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Have a good. Damn, look what we got in here. We got a few people in here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out like a light. Thank your game console. Texas Savage 20. Shout out to all of you. Cushman, welcome to the show. Until next time, I'm out like a light. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Why can't I exit? Oh.